Let me check it. Yeah, I always make this mistake. I always have the browser window open because I had to change the title in the game, and then it'll start auto-playing the stream, and then I get the feedback, you know? Almost every time I forget to pause the video that starts playing in the background.
But even if you had it, like,
yeah, basically,
or something, that would still be
just because
connection.
Yeah, like if you do, like you set the title, set the game, and then in the chat message, and then there'll be right in front of you. There's a huge black, window because there's no video playing. And then when we start streaming, it just starts auto playing that video. It doesn't, it should. Really, in my opinion, it should be like manual. You click it, to start watching it, but it'll just auto start playing it for you. So, I'd jump to the game and we'd start playing, and then all of a sudden we start getting feedback because it's running in the background. Okay, let me
I hate it when you get like news articles and stuff that have autoplay videos.
Yeah, well, I even remember Wildlands. Remember at the title screen is so annoying. Yeah, we're discussing things. It just keeps playing. It just stop. My
It's
God.
such a short read. It's such a short replay timer. It must be literally.
Yeah,
like
it's insane.
60 seconds.
Yeah, it's. Yeah, I mean, I even think it feels like it's even like 20 or 30. It's really stupid.
I think even older games that would do that when you're on like the the press start screen.
Yeah, listen, like it's
longer.
like the attract sequence. Like you go to the arcade, it'll flash the title screen, and then it starts showing you, gameplay demos, right? I mean, at least in that case, it makes sense because you're sitting there thinking, should I put my money into this machine or not? But it's like I already fucking bought the game. I know what I want to play Wildlands. You don't need to show me the game. It's like what?
Well, that's just it. Like I could have forgiven it if that's what it did on like a press start or press any key. But no, it does that from the menu.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, it should be like it's like the introduction of the game. But I mean, if you start a new game, you'll see that. You don't really need to just start auto playing it. It's very strange.
Or at least a variation of it. Like it's either the same or a slightly different cutscene when you actually start. But like it's still stupid. Like show me that initially and maybe let me skip it. Don't replay it on the menu.
Right.
In a multiplayer game, people might actually be discussing the setup like we were. It's so bad.
Yep.
And I don't think there's an option to turn it off, at least not that I saw.
Yeah, I don't remember.
But I think I looked
recall
briefly. It's driving me nuts.
Alright, so are there any options that I need to set in particular?
I don't think so, unless you want to have a quick peek through. Oh, you
I just glanced through, should I, so do I need to, if I just go, to new game, and then I'll send you an invitation or something like that?
Yeah, I should actually be able to join because we're both on the same platform.
Oh, okay.
So, like,
right, yeah, I started, okay.
Okay,
so I do friends only, and then, what do I have? Grass fields, rocky desert, northern forest. I see. Ideal for first-time pioneers is grass fields, and also rocky desert is also suitable. It's not ideal. It's suitable. Okay. I guess I think grass fields looks more appealing, visually appealing. So I guess I'll pick that one.
I think it's a good place to start because obviously these are all places on the same map.
Okay, and I will not check the box to skip intro. So just that's okay. I will start. It says welcome back, called Schaden, but it's like, I mean, it's my first time. Or is it like, you work for this company, and so...
Yeah.
The Fix-It company.
Oh, that's interesting. It says private session, but you selected not private.
I'm pretty sure I did. I could start a new one, maybe. I'm pretty sure I did, but...
Oh, maybe it marks it private while you're doing the... Oh, wait, maybe it's private until you land. Like, you still get...
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I'm in the pod or whatever.
Okay. Alright, so
very
after you land,
claustrophobic.
and if it still says private, we'll skip the tutorial. It's not too complicated, but I think it's a good tutorial.
Chart the planet and gather resources to provide desired results and improve your infrastructure. Make sure to report any unusual discoveries to R&D for analysis.
So are you in the pod too? Or are you're the main menu, right? Because you're gonna join my game, right?
Expand your factories,
Okay.
So fingers crossed it lets me join after.
Right. Okay.
A little intro.
I guess it makes sense because if it would let you join now, you would just suddenly spawn on the planet, and I'm not there yet. Yeah. So I guess that's the thinking.
Please remain seated during full procedure.
It's like, how did you land? I have to.
Entry in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Planetfall procedure initialized. extraction suit is at 100%. Remember, efficiency first. Godspeed.
Okay, I'm on the planet now. Can you join?
Welcome to Planet Massage 2 ABB, your designated sector in the binary
now that
star
you've landed,
system
try
of
sending me an
Agentx.
invite. Maybe
Okay,
that is
yeah.
the way to go.
I wonder too if I made a
Also
mistake if I
known
could
as
change it in the
artificial
game or not.
directory and assistant,
Oh wait, it says I
tasked
can
to support
join.
pioneers
Oh, sweet.
such as you in their mission.
Yeah, it says
You
just
are the
landed on
third
the
of your
alien
sector
planet
to survive
establishing base of
planetfall.
operations.
Congratulations.
It's getting ahead of ourselves here, but
Note:
Yeah.
objective-based introduction initialized. Welcome to onboarding.
Now, I was worried it wouldn't let people join during the onboarding tutorial.
right, yeah.
Oh, come on.
First objective:
Come on.
please dismantle the drop pod. The resulting materials will be repurposed to construct a habitat and utility base, from now on referred to as the hub.
So are we all chicks? Because that's what
Note,
there's a chick in
Fixit
the title card or
Incorporated is
whatever.
cost-effective and efficient.
I think.
We do not
I
waste.
think so. I think
it
the
seems to
engineer
have
model,
breasts, so.
Yes, I think the engineer model is just, well, what I assume is a woman, but given that I haven't been able to ask her pronouns...
Yeah, that's true. You have to be very
careful.
careful with these things. And remember, we're live
Yeah.
on stream here, and so Twitch is
You know,
going to
women
ban our
can-
channel. Yeah.
That men can have breasts, and women can have penises, so it's
Yes,
very...
correct.
It's very... Yeah.
There's nothing weird about that. I don't know why are we laughing? I mean, it's normal. It's always been that way.
All important Fixit
Always
data
has
and
been.
communication is recorded and stored in the codex, including these steps.
Yeah, I think I've loaded in a little bit of a distance from your position, but
All right.
presumably not too far, because I am in the grassland. Head on over.
This does look really cool, by the way. That's why, after playing Space Engineers, I was just really excited. I
Second
thought, this game
objective.
looks a lot better
Please
in
ensure
terms of
you have your
graphics, you
Fixit
know, so it's like, for
Incorporated
sure, I
Geo
gotta
Zapper equipped
gotta
before
try this.
leaving the drop zone.
Yeah, so like we're not going into
Note,
space or
according to
anything,
Fixit
but
Right,
regulations,
I think
every
it's a
pioneer should
a
have
lot more
access to a means
approachable.
of defense against
I don't know. I wasn't
extraterrestrial
feeling
threats.
space engineers at all.
Oh, really?
I feel
still,
like I'd have to sit and watch all the videos.
yeah, I think it has potential. I just don't feel like investing.
absolutely.
I don't feel like investing the time if there's not, the payoff is a little slow, and But there are. I read
Yeah.
mods are apparently really good. Like there's a mod. It's called Escape from Mars. And it's like you land on Mars and you're with your derelict ship, and you have to. It gives you objectives. So it
Yeah.
seems like like the base game itself is generally just a sandbox, but there are some scenarios you can play. They seem interesting. So that might be worth a try someday. So I think this game is
Third
only, what,
objective.
4 people per
Please
server or
familiarize
something like
yourself
that?
with the resource scanner to find iron.
I don't know if it actually
The
limits
acquisition
you,
of iron
but it is still
considered
early
essential in
access.
preparation
So,
for
yeah,
all
okay.
future objectives.
but it might not hard limit you.
Why are these animals attacking me? What does that mean?
Oh yes, some of the wildlife is hostile.
Alright, where's my gun?
You do start off with a little melee zapper,
Yeah.
but we can build guns later.
Oh, okay. So, trying to kick this thing's ass. Yeah, I kicked its ass. And I got its organs.
Yeah, I'm being attacked
Delicious.
by something as well. Yeah. The next weapon you can get sort of like a big sword, and then after that you can build like a rebar gun, and then there's a proper automatic gun.
Huh. So in this game, there's no way to connect to a... I guess you'd have to, maybe ahead of time, you could agree, like one group of people will agree to join a server with another group of people, and then you could do PvP against each other, right, in theory? But there's no, like, public server thing like Rust or whatever
Yeah.
in this game.
They might add such a thing in the future. I don't
Oh, okay.
know. But yeah, because it's early access, the multiplayer is... I think when we had trains the last time we played multiplayer, it was a little buggy.
Okay.
Fourth objective, build the hub.
But honestly, it worked
To complete
relatively
this
well
objective,
considering
the
that it's
resources salvaged from
early
the drop pod
access,
will
so-
be consumed. Caution, Ensure the hub is built on spacious open terrain close to the presence of iron sources.
So
Failure
I
to do
dismantled
so
my
will
hub, and
likely
now
result in
I'm supposed to
non-optimal
build the hub
progress.
again. Really?
Oh. Did it want you to relocate it or something, or did you just accidentally?
No, it told me. Like, it's the tutorial. Like, at first part it says, is, yeah, dismantle your hub, and I did. And then it tells me, find iron, and then I got some iron. It said, now build your hub. It's like, but I just destroyed it. But I guess it's probably teaching you how to build one.
Yeah,
Man,
like you start by dismantling like the drop pod. Oh. Oh, there you are. Yeah, there's these fucking things.
Yes, circle strafing this asshole. There we go.
Yeah, watch out for the thing over there, spitting fire.
Yeah, that's the thing that first attacked me. That was my introduction to the game, is that thing.
Oh.
What's this giraffe piece of shit over here? Holy crap. It looks harmless, at least.
Fortunately.
Yeah. Alright, so I should build a hub. It says build one near iron nodes. Okay. Should I build in this area here? I mean, do I have to think long term, like how big my base is going to be, or is this just?
You can always relocate it if you really
Oh,
want
okay,
to. As well.
okay. I won't worry about it then.
Do we have iron near here?
Yeah, there's one right where that giraffe thing was. There was some up there. So how do I hold left click to build this? Invalid aim location?
What are you trying to build?
The hub. Oh, it says missing hub parts, X1 times 1. Like.
This is the hub. We've got a hub.
Oh, this. Oh, I built it already. Oh, sorry. Okay, I still have the menu open to build another one. I see. Okay, I understand now.
Yeah, you can only ever have one.
Okay, but there's no delay. You just when you build something, it automatically spawns. Basically, there's no like hold left to beat it into place.
Yeah, no. Fortunately, no. You do have to hold down when you're crafting things, like on a craft bench.
Okay.
You will like hold down the button to craft things. Which is this one. This is the craft bench.
Yeah, craft bench. It says I need to upgrade the hub now.
Yeah, so the hub terminal.
On the terminal.
Yeah, so it'll tell you what materials you need to upgrade.
Milestone cost is 10 iron rod. So you make iron rods from just iron ore?
Yeah, I think iron ore go to iron ingots or something like that. You can smelt them.
Okay. Do I need to build those things to do that?
I think we can do it by hand to start with.
Oh, okay.
But eventually be able to build smelters and assemblers to make things automated.
Yeah.
Let me make sure I haven't got anything else running. I'm a bit laggy.
So do you know how do I smelt the iron on my own, my inventory or something?
Yeah, I think you can do it at the craft bench.
Oh, okay.
I think I was the one hosting last time, so this is a little different being on the client side.
Yeah.
I was spoiled.
How does it appear differently for you?
No, everything seems the same. It's just a little bit of lag.
Oh, okay,
So
right.
do it while I'm mining or moving. So apparently my frame rate is 170 frames per second. Holy shit.
So, but you're still having lag?
A little. I think I've closed a few things in the background, so I'm hoping it'll be better now. We can also build additional craft benches and eventually an equipment making bench as well, which I'll probably try to do because I think we can only use the craft bench one at a time. Yeah, so when I try to loot it, it says it's occupied, so we'll get a second one up pretty quick, I think.
So I have, what is this, iron ore, and I'm trying to make the iron ingots, but it keeps telling me that I can't do it. Do I have to drag and drop it to here or something?
I don't think so. As long as you have enough iron ore in your inventory.
It says
Let me have a go.
Okay, yeah, sure.
It should just work if you've got some. Yeah, so I've got 45 iron ore in my inventory, and it says I can make 45 iron ingots. So
right.
if I hold down the craft button, it'll start to make them.
Yeah, that makes sense. You know, what I try to do it just kept saying I have about 60 iron ore with me right now. I'll try it again when you're done.
So what happens if you try to... Yeah, so if you want to have a quick go...
Yeah, so it says I have 79, and then there's a craft button. If I click it, just nothing happens.
Should be able to press and hold, sorry.
Oh, hold it down. Oh, I was just clicking it once.
Yes, there we go. Yeah.
Hilarious.
So,
all right.
You have to press and hold to sort of discourage you from manual crafting too much, because obviously we'll set up automation. I mean, I appreciate the thought behind it, but I kind of like how in Factorio it says, look, obviously we want you to automate, but we'll still make the self-crafting powerful. You can just queue things up, and then it'll even make the prerequisites, but of course, because it's just you, it is slow.
Right, okay. Okay, I'm upgrading the hub. Wow.
Oh, nice.
Wow, milestone unlocked. Okay. I have a personal storage box. Oh, I see. Do we need to eat in this game? You know, will we die of starvation or anything like that?
You have unlocked.
Not starvation, but if you find berries and fruits, you can eat them to restore your hit points.
Additional slots.
Okay.
Hub feature, personal storage. 6th objective, complete hub upgrade to Note. Portable miners require no power and will mine a node until their inventory is full. Note, multiple portable miners can be used on a single node.
Right, yep, so there we go. I'm just going to see if I've got enough to build that second craft bench.
Yep.
There we go.
Yeah, it's very interesting when I look at your character, because currently, was dancing in place. Now stop. Every so often No, I mean, every so often you kind of jump around a bit. But yeah, I see what you're doing. The lag isn't too bad for you, is it?
No.
Okay.
It's like you can see it where it has to catch up a bit while I'm crafting.
Oh, okay.
But like it's functional.
Okay.
Fighting those things might be annoying though.
Yeah, true.
So I lost most of my hit points earlier.
Yeah, I was just eating some delicious berries that I found. I think I still have some if you need some.
You know, I picked some up earlier on my way over, fortunately.
Alright.
Yeah, so it should be at this equipment one we can make like the miners and stuff to mine the...
Yeah, it says a portable miner. But I don't see, if I go to the build menu, I don't see a portable miner.
You can make it at this bench I just made.
Oh, you make it at the bench, it's not in your inventory. Okay.
Yep, so at the equipment workshop we can make things mined.
Oh, I see, portable miner. Okay, interesting. I need some sheets, I guess. So, did you make another... This is another... Okay, crafting bench. Okay, so we both have one, basically.
Yeah.
Good, okay.
Yeah, we can only use one at a time, like one of us at a time. But might as well plonk down a second one.
Yeah. So I'm guessing the portable miner we put it on a node or something, and it'll mine that resource for us?
Yeah, it's like a little portable drill. So I'm going to plonk one down on. But obviously we can build more than one, so we get lots of ore.
Yeah.
And obviously, once we've progressed a little bit further, we can sort of take off the little portable miners, build the proper like mining structure.
So, where do I want to place this? Where I found the iron ore? Is that where I want to place it? Right on top of it?
Yeah. So like I'm over at another iron node over here, but yeah. So that one's fine. So you just place it on there, and it'll sit and drill.
Should
you just check it periodically to pull out the iron ore?
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, Unreal process has crashed. UE4 factory game. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, that's weird. Let me restart. I think that yeah.
Does that mean I'm gonna get kicked out in a second?
Yeah, I'm assuming so, huh? But the stream's still going, so it's just this is kind of like what happened on Wildlands. My game crashed weirdly, so but yeah, let me relaunch it. But yeah, I'm guessing it must have saved our progress at some point, right?
I believe it auto saves on.
Right, I remember seeing some on the bottom of the screen, just not quite sure. Oh, it's even auto launching the game back up for me. Okay.
Cool.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it is early access, so I don't think I've had many crashes, fortunately.
Yeah, it was right when I placed down the miner. I put it there, and then it started animating itself, putting its legs out, and then all of a sudden the game just crashed, just like that. It's weird.
Oh.
All right, I'm joining our session.
Oh no, it kicked me out.
Yeah, I misspoke. I'm continuing my session, and then it's up now. Let me see. I see you're standing next to me. It looks like it auto-saved right before you started building things, so at least it's upgraded. So are you in the game right now?
Just joining.
Oh, okay. So it's weird because your character is already here. I just wonder if you're not playing, will it just always show the avatar of your character even if you're not actually in the game?
I believe so.
Okay.
I believe that's how that works. At least it did the last time we played.
Could it be killed by by wild wandering beasts?
I don't think it takes damage because I think we tried that, but I can't remember for certain.
That's funny.
Like I wasn't trying too hard to kill them.
Yeah.
Taking a little longer to rejoin. Oh wait, no, maybe it's not working. Getting worried for a second there.
What did you see? Did you see any progress update?
Oh no, it disconnected.
Oh, it disconnected.
Wait, are you in now, like proper?
Yeah, I'm in the game. I'm building stuff.
Well, let's see if I can get back in. Yeah, I have to reset the game if it's not liking me rejoining.
It can find my game though, or you can't see it, or should I just try to manually send you an invitation or something like that? Maybe.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Does this have? It seems like. Oh, where's the Epic? Oh, okay. The Epic launcher. It just minimizes itself for some reason. There we go. Okay, I found it.
You should be able to do it in game, I think, on like the menu.
Yeah? Let me see.
I think so.
Yeah, invites. Okay, yeah, it says you're lurking in the main menu. There we go, invite sent. Did you see anything?
Yeah, I saw that, but it didn't seem to do anything.
Oh. So last time, did you just click join game or something like that?
Yeah, oh, sure, I accidentally clicked continue. It's gonna load me into my old game.
Oh, it's loading your old game, I see. Uh-oh.
I hate to say it, but I wonder if the multiplayer works better with the Steam version.
Oh. Did you, when you guys, everyone you played before, you were always on Epic, right? But did you have a lot of problems?
I believe. No, I don't think we did. I think it worked more or less all right. Again, like I said, I think having other players other than the host trying to interact with the train at the same time was buggy.
Okay.
But like, it was like, okay, trains were new then, so like. Who cares?
Right, right. Yeah, this game has just been in development for a long time, so I figured by now it'd be okay.
Well, I think their focus has been single player though.
Oh, okay.
So I get it. All right, so I don't know what the problem was. It might be because I didn't restart the game, but it was getting stuck on reconnecting.
Oh,
but
that's
now
good.
that I've restarted it, I was able to rejoin.
Oh yeah, I see you
immediately.
moving. Okay, great. I was gonna say that I was gonna suggest that I restart, but I technically restarted because the game actually crashed. So yeah, I guess it makes sense. You should restart too, and then we're clean. Hopefully, we'll have no problems.
Yeah.
All right, I built the stuff that you built, and then I'm putting the worker down. Hopefully, it won't crash the moment I. Okay, okay. So far, so good. So okay. So we're now reset. We're reset basically to where we were when it crashed, I believe, at this point.
No worries. Let's get some more portable.
Oh.
Wait, am I being?
Yeah, just say it has left the game.
Outgoing reliable buffer overflow. What does that mean?
Just getting all these crashes and bugs. I don't understand. So sad.
Well, it didn't crash.
Oh, it didn't crash. Okay.
It's like a networking headache.
Oh.
So I might change maybe the network settings. There's a network setting. So like there's a network quality setting. So I might switch it to like low and see if that helps. I don't know what that means. Fix-it tip number 48. This is my favorite tip in the game. Like, what?
What is the tip?
No, that's what it said. This is my
it just
favorite
says...
tip in the game.
Okay.
Yes.
How exciting. Good humor, guys.
10 out of 10. Well done.
Yeah. Don't you get annoyed by all the meme Steam reviews? Like, yeah, like, game crashed my computer, a 10 out of 10 would buy again, would play again. Like, every game, I just want to read some serious reviews, and it's like there's the same joke format is just copied and pasted into so many different reviews. Or there's other one where it has the different sections, like you know, graphics, eye-poppingly real, or close to reality, and you know, and then it has a checkbox next to each thing.
People, they want to, like, they're doing it seriously, but they want to give every sort of factor they want to copy. Was it like IGN and everything out of 10?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Are an 8, and the story is a 7.
Don't forget the gameplay is a 6.75. the
gameplay.
Yeah, the gameplay. The replay value is very low, unfortunately. Such a shame.
People are really weird on replay values. From my perspective, replay value is it good enough that I want to play it again? You know?
Yeah, pretty much. I think they get obsessed with things like even stuff like New Game Plus and so on. People get really excited, like, yeah, they recently added a New Game Plus mode. I mean, it's just, if a lot of times New Game Plus just means start the game over again, but you're more powerful this time, so it's easier. It's like, well, how is that something to get excited about, you know? You know, just replay the game on a harder difficulty or something. I mean, basically, to me, New Game Plus is almost the equivalent of, say, beating it on normal and then saying, okay, now I'm going to beat it on easy. It's like, but, I mean, you beat it on normal already. It's kind of like, I mean, sometimes you can see new things. Like Chrono Trigger, you can reach a different ending this time or whatever. But it is easier because you carry over all your XP and your equipment, you know.
But at least I think it kind of accepts that, at least, for that one. So, for your benefit, it's sort of like, well, this will be easier this time, so there you go.
Well, remember, even in Chrono Trigger, you can once you do the New Game Plus, there are a lot of paths that open. You can kind of warp almost straight to the ending. You don't have to play through literally the whole game again. You can kind of skip some things a little bit.
Which can be found in the build menu.
So I think that one actually.
There's so many other ones where it's like, hey, you can unlock this like ultra difficulty level, but by that point you're already familiar with the game.
Right.
So either it's going to be something stupid and grindy, or its extra difficulty will be offset by your familiarity, and therefore
it's
not really more difficult.
I never understood why they always want to. A lot of games want you to unlock the the hardcore difficulty or whatever, because we don't want the stupid pleb gamer to accidentally choose this difficulity and then regret it. Some games let you do it, but they'll just give you a warning, which is fine to me. Like, it's just warn you, say, warning, we highly recommend you don't do this unless you're not skilled. Then you're at least warned about it, but they give you the choice just in case you actually know what you're doing. What's the problem?
Doesn't hurt to try it. You know?
Right.
I think I've had games where I've played on a high difficulty and I've gone like, no, this isn't for me.
Right. There are a lot of games, too, that even let you change your difficulty mid-game. So you could start on hardcore and then a few levels in think, I gotta tone it down, and you're free to drop the difficulty, not even have to start a new game.
I died. Fucking monster thing.
It's a scary planet we're on.
There is definitely more difficult enemies, but with the lag getting away, well, it kept my low hit points from before. And even when you respawn, I think I'm still technically wounded.
Oh, you don't even, you won't fully recover.
Yeah, so I gotta find my body. The fact that your streaming has an impact on the number of plays. I mean, I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's an interesting theory. I didn't think about that.
Right, when you're looking at the build list,
Yeah.
you can I think you can add them to sort of like a to-do list on the side, so you want to keep track of how much of each resource you're sort of queuing up for. So, for example, you can say add the smelter, and then say, oh yeah, you need the 5 iron rods and the 8 copper wire. I think that's copper wire.
So you kind of you can put the resources in there even though you haven't gotten everything that you need yet.
Yeah, it'll keep a little like checklist on your right side of the screen, I think.
Oh, the screen. Okay, okay.
That's useful because I was just thinking when I was putting more iron sheets and rods, like, oh, how many of each do I need? And I remembered. I think you can do that at the equipment bench as well.
So eventually, will we be able to build things like a conveyor belt that links to our miners?
Yep.
Something. Okay.
In fact, can we build conveyor belts now? Let me check.
Sounds exciting.
No, but yeah. So because we can build the smelters now, and you can see they've got connection points for belts. So belts might be next. I was just going to go looking for copper.
Yeah, I have. I'm gonna build a miner to put down on one that I found, but obviously, yeah, you're free to find another one too.
Are you at copper already?
Yeah, I got a bunch. I made some wire because I'm gonna upgrade the hub to 3. But I was just taking a break to put a miner down on the copper before I do that.
Oh shit! Oh, wait.
You met a giraffe?
No, I fell down a crevice.
Oh yeah, I almost did that too. I think I know where you went because it's on the way to where the copper was. It's very hard to see. It's just a bunch of grass, and all of a sudden, boom! There's this crevice there.
Let's get all this poison gas down. Now I didn't die.
Oh
somehow. Wow. Oh, I've lagged back up to the top.
Hey, you can't always criticize lag, man. Sometimes it works in your favor.
Yeah.
See?
I thought the lag was gonna fall damage me in like 30 seconds. I thought that's what was gonna happen. Could still happen technically. Oh yeah, I see this fucking crevice. Yeah, shit. Because it's lagging, so I'm having difficulty keeping up with like what I'm doing. Like what my inventory is, like while I'm crafting, it doesn't keep up.
So like I said, did you play this at the group before? Do you remember how bad was it bad for you? You weren't hosting? Or were you hosting?
I was hosting.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. But everyone else complained? Do you remember?
I don't think it was too bad for everyone.
Okay. So I'm trying to figure out how much of this is because of the game, or if it's me on my end, or something I can do.
Well, I don't think we were streaming necessarily.
I thought you guys, when you played Satisfactory, you didn't. Oh, so no one was streaming. I figured someone would be, because everybody always does.
I think maybe that was before we was really all streaming.
Oh,
maybe?
okay.
Like, I'm taking damage, but I can't see what's hitting me.
Are you near the base?
I can see it, I think.
Oh, I see you. Okay. I don't see anything near you.
Yeah, I could see it when it was once it dealt the kill shot. I could see the beast.
Oh, okay.
Now it ran off. Where the fuck did it go? Alright, respawn.
Congratulations. You have unlocked Scanner Feature Limestone.
Oh, wow, we have beds now.
Buildings and recipes, which can be found in the build menu
nice.
And a toilet. Wow.
respectively.
I like that you don't get a toilet until you've done enough work.
Yeah, you gotta earn it.
Poles to expand the power network for optimal results.
So when you upgrade, you get all the milestones. You get the rewards. You get all of them at once. It seems like. Oh yeah, I see it now. Okay. Okay, so it seems like we can.
So hub 4 we get the conveyor belt.
Right, yeah, that's what I was just checking. So right now we can make power poles. Can you do anything fun with that? Power grid.
Oh, I was about to say you can build power generators, but we might not be able to yet. But on the back of the hub, there are two. No, just one. I guess you have to add the second one. There's a biomass burner, so you can put in leaves and shit, and it'll generate power.
Leaves, okay.
Which you can then process into biomass, which is then more efficient and stuff like that. So what have we got here? Is this mine here? No.
So the biomass burner says it has no connection, so I need to connect something to it first? Give it power?
Yeah, so you can build power poles and power lines. So for example, we could build like a smelter and a constructor here for testing, and you can connect it with power poles.
Is there a generator we have to build? Like a power generator?
Yeah, so this thing is a generator.
Oh, okay.
But we should be able to build additional ones later.
Okay.
And eventually you can build ones that, like, take coal. Which are much more powerful and can be belt fed.
So the miner's inventory caps out at 100?
Yes. But that's why it's good to, when we can get to the automated miners, because then you can belt it out into another structure or storage or anything else.
Oh, did you get booted again?
Yeah. I'm gonna look up what that error means.
Oh, it's the same error.
Well, the last one was just connection loss, that just a minute ago, and this one is outgoing reliable buffer overflow. I'm gonna look up what that means. What was your network quality setting set to?
1 moment. So in, what is it, options?
I think gameplay?
Okay, let me see. Oh, network quality, it's set to medium.
Alright, so one solution apparently is setting it both to the same as like high or higher, so
Okay.
crank it up a notch, I'll move mine up to...
Alright, yeah, there's ultra, interesting. High, I'll put it at high, and then, it's weird, like, I guess if you put it at ultra, will it possibly, how could that be worse? That's what I'm wondering. Works too hard.
I doubt we have an ultra connection.
Yeah, I don't know what the definition, it's just so vague, like, they should at least tell me, like a speed, or a ping, or something. Okay, I'll put it to high.
Yeah, so this will be where it automatically compensates with like intentional latency that it keeps in mind, I think.
Yeah.
But maybe that's fucking us up, desyncing me.
Okay, yeah, so
yeah.
I do have to restart the game, that's what it says, so let me see if I can...
Oh.
It says for all changes to take effect, you need to restart the game session. What are those ways? Is there a way to save, or do I have to rely on auto saves?
You should be able to save.
Okay.
I believe. You should be able to go like escape save.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I see it, I see. Oh, I see, yeah, we just been auto-saving. This is like, this takes me back to like the 90s, you know, I have to actually make a save file and give it a name, you know?
You know what I do? I always just call it save one.
Yeah, right.
When I was playing Age of Empires, there's been a new expansion for Age of Empires, and I'm gonna play it more, and whenever I'm doing the campaign, I'm just like, to save one. Always save one. Did you restart it?
No, not yet, 1 moment.
Oh, no, no worries.
Yeah, I think it's just, yeah, game session. Okay, so I could just go back to the main menu, I think, right? Yeah, and then reload the game session. I'll have to close the game.
Yeah.
Yep, okay. Yeah, when I went to the main menu, the game's running, it's just I got this pop-up saying network error at the main menu. Unit connection tick, connection timed out. It's like, okay, why does it matter? I'm not even in the game, I'm just in the main menu. Alright, let me load this save, and then see how it goes.
Thinking, because it couldn't have been too bad for the other guys when we were playing multiplayer. Because I remember like I might have been working on something on our grasslands base, while Icy and the other guys were setting up like computer manufacturing near where the the oil processing, like way down sort of to the southwest. And they wouldn't have been able to do that cool setup. They even put like one of them big manufacturing machines under the water.
Yeah.
It looked really cool, and they built foundations around it. So that would have been a huge pain if they were having lag like I was having. But again, I was spoiled because I'm pretty sure I was hosting a lot of them. So I think we shared save files as well.
I recall. I remember seeing in Discord people saying, uploading a save file. That sounds familiar. But then, I think it's because you all. I think because when you're done playing for the night, it was like, okay, if anyone wants to play tomorrow, and then the host isn't available, here's the save file. We'll just pass it around. I think that was the idea, right?
Yeah. So I wasn't. I guess I wasn't always hosting, but I remember hosting a lot. And I guess I don't remember having any issues when I was joining someone else. So again, I think it was usually me because I played quite a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the only things I can think of trying would be not streaming. You could be the host. You just flip the script. I can't think of anything else, though, could be causing it.
Yeah, well, we can try it later on, because there's no immediate rush. Like, maybe next time we'll see if you get lag if I host.
Yeah.
But having said that, I'm rejoining now.
Yep. Yeah, I'm in the game right now. So yeah, weird. I just got a pop-up saying that you joined the game, but then it also says that I joined the game. It might be like recent history, possibly.
Well, that's probably where it's turning it into a multiplayer session, because otherwise it's the same. When nobody else is in, it's a single-player session.
Yeah.
So I suspect that it joins you to the multiplayer session.
Okay.
Once somebody else joins. Let's just see if the crafting is any better.
Oh, we can also remember we can try ultra as our network setting. I guess that's one other thing we could.
Oh, true.
Yeah, if high isn't good enough, I don't know.
I don't know if it's on their roadmap, but it'd be nice if they had like a server mode or something. So like we run the game that maybe suspends when there's no players on it. It's
right.
Not just shit automatically all the time.
But yeah, and then no need to copy around save files and stuff when people aren't available.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you're saying, like, this is basically, I think the way this is like, it's single player, and I'm playing, and every so often, if you want to come hang out, you can join my game while I'm playing, we can hang out for a bit. But in other words, it's basically my game, but you can just come in whenever you want. I think that's kind of their thinking of how it's supposed to work.
Yeah.
It's not like it's a remote server that any of us can connect to at any time and, do stuff. It's basically one person's game that he invites his friends to when he's playing.
Oh wow, yeah, my ping is 244. I've just checked in the
Where do you check that?
Escape, manage session, manage players, and I can see my ping. Oh, 420.
420. Wow.
Well, it seems to be hovering around 220 though.
It does say when you go to multiplayer, it says the amount of bugs and performance issues in multiplayer is higher than in single player. Improvements will release as we continue development.
But that's fine. I'm just wondering because I don't think we were routinely streaming. I certainly wasn't. So maybe next time we'll see if it's any better. If I mean, obviously I would like it if we're streaming. I think that'd be cool. But oh wait, maybe just stream in a lower because you went straight 1080, yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
So maybe next time 720.
Yeah, I'll try that.
I didn't think it would hurt. That's why I didn't. That's why I suggested go 1080.
And nothing else. At least it's a good experiment. Like I said, I can watch the stream afterwards just to see what the quality's like, just so I know my system is fine, whatever.
Yeah, I think it does look nice. I think it is a pleasant looking game.
Yeah, me too. The hope of streaming too is that we make other people jealous and that they want to come join us. Yeah. See, that's why you stream.
Exactly.
Yeah, to convince people to join. Right. Yeah.
Having connection problems isn't exactly.
I was gonna say they're watching right now. They're thinking, yeah, fuck this. I'm glad I'm not playing.
Oh no. Join now to get increased dogs in GameStop.
Oh yeah, did you buy your GME yet, bro? You gonna take it to the moon? Diamond hands? Diamond hands? Do you understand all my references? I've been reading Reddit obsessively the past 2 days, just following all this stuff. It's pretty hilarious.
I haven't been following too closely, but I've been seeing because everyone's been and their dog has been reporting on it.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. Is once you, in general, especially with investing stuff, once Grandma gives you a call and says, "Hey, Sonny, I heard about this GameStop thing on the news," like, okay, that means that it's overblown, right? That once Main Street gets involved in something, that means it's time to get out. Usually, I'm not investing in this stuff. It's just pointing that out. But this is a very interesting situation because basically you have these hedge funds. They've actually had taken out more short positions than there are actual available shares. This is a known fact, and so it's a very interesting scenario. If everybody can hold on, the stock price should skyrocket. It's true. This is all true in theory. If we all understand what's going on here. It's just the question is when will they be forced to make a move? That's what we don't quite know.
When you short on those stock, at what point are you forced to?
This is what's weird is that usually my understanding is that usually the contract is like 1 or 2 weeks, but then apparently there's this thing where you can actually, when the contract comes due, you can actually either ask for an extension or you can I think you can get be lent share, like you can short again basically, like grab more shares and give them. It's like kind of like taking out a loan to pay a loan. But I think the idea is that eventually they can't do this anymore, assuming people aren't selling. And also with your shares that you hold, you can also mark them as not loanable to prevent them from being shorted. Right.
I was going to say, surely people would want them back now that they have value.
Right. Yeah. So, but the idea too is that also. But I guess whenever your shares are loaned out, I think you must be notified about it. But it's kind of like fractional reserve, lending in the bank, where you could be holding a stock and technically it was lended out on, without your knowledge, but they have another share they can give you if you decide to sell yours. It doesn't really matter, But this is a case where there's enough of these shenanigans going on that it actually will matter at some point because the numbers don't add up.
Absolutely. It's been the memes have been great.
Oh, it's incredible. Yeah.
We like the stock. We like the stock.
Yeah, I love all the posts. There are all these posts saying things like, "Yeah, I'm holding forever." This is not financial advice, by the way. Keep saying that.
One is, we can remain retarded longer than they can remain solvent.
Yeah, right.
That's good shit.
There's some recent ones too where they have clips from they have a clip from 300 where it shows like Leonidas whatever going up and he's asking the other army how they are, and it has all the screen caps on it saying like these are the paper hands investors who they want to sell, right? They don't want to hold. It's pretty good. They have another one from the Matrix too with Neo. He stops all the bullets that were fired by the hedge funds and by CNBC and whatever.
Weirdo that looks like a Batman villain who's saying it should be illegal to talk about stocks on social media. It's like, oh, you poor Bubby, you'll lose some money.
Yeah, I just don't understand. It's like I mean, I guess if they're shorting more than the available number of shares, that sounds kind of crazy to me. But in general, like the concept of shorting, whatever. I don't see what the problem is. But then if you lose, you lose. You just take your loss and grow up. Just take it like a man. I know it's going to bankrupt your company, but hey, that's what you get for overextending yourself. That's the whole point. If there's no risk, then there wouldn't be a reward, right? I mean, these people surely they understand this, right? I mean, they learn this in school, right? Ridiculous.
That's what they get for overextending.
Right. I mean, that's just all it comes down to. Just if you had not taken so much risk, then, it's like if they hadn't overextended, then they just would have had a loss. But there'd be no bankruptcy. But they overextended, so there's probably going to be a bankruptcy. Well, I mean, learn your lesson. Jeez. Why is it that if the two of us invest and we go bankrupt, it's like, oh, boohoo, poor thing, that's it. But when a company goes bankrupt, it's like, oh, we gotta bail them out. It's that poor company.
Which means they weren't really taking any risk in the first place.
I know, that's why to me, it's sort of like, it's like the equivalent, for us, it would be the equivalent of, imagine we start a business or go to school or whatever, but our parents are paying for everything, and our parents are loaded, So if we fuck up and drop out or lose our, whatever, our parents are basically keep paying. Yeah, there's no punishment, because they're always funding us. They're underwriting our entire lives, To
be fair, though, going into education, while it is dependent on your work, isn't meant to be a risk. Like it is your fault if you fuck up. It's not like, wow, you flipped the coin and it came up wrong.
Yeah, I was just using just some example of where, like, if your lifestyle is paid by someone else. That's all I was saying. Yeah, it's not specifically comparing.
If you're fucking up, and engaging in what would otherwise be risky behaviors, like like you go to school, but instead you just take drugs. It's like, well, who cares? I'm not paying for it. Are you able to change like the stream dimension like on the fly, or is that something you have to do when you're starting?
Oh, I have to. With that, I have to stop the stream to change the resolution.
I thought so. Yeah.
Right, but I can do it. I can also just. How about this? I could just stop it, and then we'll both rejoin the game and just see if it looks any different without any stream running. Because imagine if let's say I'll stop the stream and then we'll jump back in the game. If it's still lagging, then obviously it's not because of the streaming at all, right? So at least we would know that.
You can pause the stream, right, from your streaming software.
Let me check.
Maybe if my ping improves, just if doing that would be a big hint.
Yeah, it seems like I can just. I don't know if I can pause. It's just basically I just have to. I think I have to stop.
Stop and start. Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Let me see. I mean, at least it's not on the main controls there. It's just stop, start. I think that's it.
Because my ping is like a ridiculous 400, 600 fucking milliseconds. Like, I've played all sorts of games with people, and even though being in Australia, gives you the shit for networking, it's usually not that bad.
Right, but recall, I mean, as little as 1 week ago, I guess I wasn't hosting that time, but I have hosted Wildlands games, and you connected to it, and you certainly didn't have a 600 millisecond ping, right?
Oh my goodness.
Right, and I streamed. Remember that I streamed too. I was streaming and hosting, so I don't know, right? It's hard to figure out what's different.
Do you remember what you were streaming in?
I did the very first few sessions. I always did 1080p, and then someone noticed that the streams were kind of choppy, so I switched to 720. But yeah, there were many times where I did both basically, and I mean, I don't know if we ever noticed a difference, but
we never really had any obvious lag issues, really. Aside from when we had other issues, we didn't have like latency problems.
Correct. Yeah, I never noticed any latency issues at all, whether I was hosting or not.
Yeah, any one of us could get behind, because that's where you tell in games like that and this.
Yeah, that one.
Vehicle and see how shitty it is.
Right. Yeah, and that game especially with like shooting stuff. Remember how easily you die. If there's a lot of lag, it would be brutal, right? Especially if we're playing at high difficulties. So it was. I
think we had that problem in Factorio. We actually did launch the rocket. It was great. So we did maintain that. But the one thing was, anyone who wasn't hosting would have a rough time with vehicles.
Vehicles, I see.
Because it was a little latency made it like zipping around in like the car too hard. You just fuck up and die.
Right.
I'm gonna check my network settings. Is there something in the fucking background? Because you know what Windows is like sometimes. It's like, well, we tell you less about what your networking is doing now. Enjoy Windows updating that 2 gigabyte update in the background for your convenience.
I get annoyed by that. Even just OSs, but when you install even games and other software, like it'll always ask you things like it'll be automatically checked by default. Like, yeah, let me auto update in the background. It's like, but no, you start doing it the most inconvenient times, and then you'll hit a snag, and then I won't know what's going on because it's not obvious to me.
Doesn't seem to be anything other than Discord doing anything.
All right. Well, yeah. If you want, I'll save right now, and then I'll stop streaming. We'll both quit the game, and then we'll just rejoin it without streaming. Okay. Just see what it looks like.
Just see if the latency's better.
Yep. Okay. Saved.